What is a temptress? Temptress, noun, a woman who tempts someone to doing something. Typically a sexually attractive woman who sets out to allure or seduce her target. In the biblical account, the temptress Delilah wooed and seduced the hero Samson in a plot to steal his strength by shaving his head. She was successful in her endeavors. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk abuses his people, and in response to his complaint, the goddess Aruru creates Enkidu. He was abundantly hairy and primitive and lived with the animals, grazing and drinking and sleeping with them. He was spotted by a hunter, destroying the traps he had prepared for animals, and the hunter informs his father, who sends him to the king for help. The king responds by sending Shamhat, who was herself a prostitute, a temptress, who seduces Enkidu, and after 2 weeks with her, he becomes human, intelligent, understanding words, but the beasts who were once his friends now flee him, and Shamhat would convince him to face the tyrant Gilgamesh in combat. The goddess Inanna famously attempted to seduce Gilgamesh himself, but he rejected her, infuriating the proud goddess, and in retribution she unleashed the bull of heaven upon earth, and the bull caused tremendous damage and killed many people until he was ultimately slain by Gilgamesh and the now civilized Enkidu. Circe, the siren of Greek mythology, seduced the Trojan hero Odysseus, and he spent a year on his island before he was able to break free of her spell and return home to claim his kingdom. Lilith, the human rebel turned demon of Abrahamic beliefs, becomes a succubus as she is fully corrupted. She survives by seducing men in the guise of a beautiful temptress, and those who fall into her trap were drained of their life force. And famously in the Kemetic mythology, the goddess Nephthys yearned for a child, but was married to Set, who had rejected her. She ultimately seduces her sister Oset's husband Asar, and through that union they conceive the underworld god who's known as Anubis. The witch Morgan Le Fay seduced the wizard Merlin to have access to his spells and spellbooks, which she ultimately stole from him. The Temptress has had a great influence on mythological history, influencing and often shaping the motivations and actions of heroes.